Hi there, Jamie here with Annapolis Discovered, and today, just steps from Gate 1 at the United States Naval Academy, is the Flag House Inn. This bed and breakfast is currently owned by Marty and Carmel Etzel, and we're going to visit today to learn more about this historic landmark. So you really can't help but notice all the flags flying out front. I wore my Maryland flag today. Tell me about the flag flying and what that's all about.
That's a great question, Jamie. We get that all the time. So we fly the flags of the state or countries that our current guests are from. So we look at the reservations, see who's coming in, and get those flags out of the flag vault and get them up on the flag poles. And then as new guests come in, we'll put the next round of flags in.
So you have flags for every state and country for all of the guests that are here?
Yeah, that's correct. We've got all 50 states. We've only been stumped once on countries outside of the US. We've got Australia, Wales, New Zealand, all the countries in Europe, and it was only Kazakhstan was the only one that stumped us so far.
That's a lot of flags.
It's just, it is.
And that's a really wonderful tradition. I bet the guests love it.
The guests love it. They notice it. Some of them even ask ahead of time if we'll be flying their flag.
So this has been well established as a bed and breakfast as the Flag House Inn for quite a while.
That's right, Jamie. It's been a bed and breakfast since 1992. In 1992, it was a duplex, and the person that owned the other side, number 26, purchased this side, number 24. They did the total renovation. They updated the plumbing and electrical. They reskinned the house, and they made it into what you see today.
So although it's been a bed and breakfast since the early 90s, this property has been around for much, much longer.
That's correct.
When was this built?
It was built in 1879.
Okay, so you're right across from Gate 1 from the Naval Academy, convenient location, and I've heard stories that this served as a boarding house.
It served as a boarding house, and in Navy slang they called it a drag house. And what a drag house is this is where ladies would stay when they came to visit their mid who they were dating or had an interest in. And we heard some really great stories. Even one day there was somebody walking along the street and he says, "You see that house? I used to call on your mother in that house." And I said to her, "So was Helen Stinchcomb the proprietor?" He's like, "That was her." And when we came in, she's like, "You see this line here on the floor? None of you mids are gonna cross that line."
Tell me a little bit about how breakfast goes here.
We've picked up recipes from here and there. You know, we kind of make them our own and put our own little tweaks on them, and the guests really like it. We'll share recipes, but only if you stay with us. So no cookbook, not on the website, but we don't mind sharing the recipes with the guests once they stay with us.
That's a great part about a bed and breakfast, is a wonderful breakfast.
That's right. We'll get your day started right.
So you have very modern amenities, and you get to learn a little history as you go, and you're still learning more every day.
That's correct. We do learn every day. We've met so many people here in town. The shop owners, the restaurant owners, the neighbors have all been great. And the guests, when they come to stay with us, they also look for recommendations, and we'd love to give that to them. They come into Annapolis for an experience, and we want to provide them a great experience from the time they arrive till the time they get home.
I've had so much fun touring around the Flag House Inn today. Not only are there beautiful views of downtown Annapolis, but they're just steps away from the Naval Academy. And of course, my favorite part, you get to learn a little bit of history everywhere you look. I'm Jamie with Annapolis Discovered, and I'll see you on our next adventure.